Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Rampage. I am Joey Styles I'm Joey Styles here with Elois and with Taz. And today on Rampage, we're gonna have, the yielding up of the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings and the World Women's Heavyweight. Oh, fuck, where'd it go? I lost it. It's gone. Fuck. Well, that's gone. Over there. Fuck. And the yielding up of the World Women's Heavyweight winnings. You're not shit on. Alright. And the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings. Come on, get in there. Oh, already broke off one. Oh, so now it won't fit anymore. And now we're just going to yield now. And that has to be up for the head overseer of the TWF, or I guess we'd say matchmaker, or fight, or oversight upholder, or keeper, astronomer, also known as Corona to some folks. I want to welcome everyone to Rampage. And today I'm going to ask Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch to come in the ring now. Well, I don't really like Becky Lynch. Yeah, well, same here. I don't like you. And you might ask yourself, why am I asked both of them to come to the ring? Ugh, fuck, I gotta be on up there. Why did I ask both of them to come to the ring? Bring that over. Why they ask both of them to be in the ring? Because at this time I'm going to ask for both of them to yield up their onlooked winnings and hand one over to the other. So, Charlotte Flair, you have to give up you got to give up what is known as the Women's World Heavyweight winnings. Yeah. And now, Becky Lynch, you got to give up the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings. Oh. Now anyway, with that all settled, that all done, I think that enough has been said, and I'll leave you two to it. Well, I don't have to be here, so F this. Well, I guess that means that I don't have anyone. I guess that. Fuck! Yeah, well, I guess that. I guess that means no one will. I got no one to face me then, Charlotte Flair says. Well, don't be all lying about that. You got me to deal with now. Oh. You want that winnings back, Sasha Banks? About 3 offshoots of yourself, and all 3 of them are shitty? Yeah, well, I'm the head, and it's head time, and I'm gonna win my winnings back. Oh, you bitch! Well, I guess that means that I don't have anyone to face then. Well, that's alright with me. Well, look, Joey Styles said, it's Haku, or it's Haiku Shikoda, or however you say her name. Fuck! I get, well. Well, who would you be? Well, I'd be Haiku Sakata, or however you say my name. Former IW Women's Heavyweight winner. Former AEW Women's Heavyweight fighter. Yeah, Becky Lynch says. We all know you're the only AEW doll that we have. Yeah, get over yourself. You know, you're the only AEW doll we have. Get over yourself. Who no really cares? Well, Joey Styles said, I'm sure Haku or Haiku Shikoda cares that she's the only AEW doll. Yeah, kind of like Lois said, everyone cares about who they are. You know, Haku or Haiku Shikoda, however you say her name. She is the only AEW doll here, and she is a former. She's the only AEW doll here, and she is a former AEW Women's Heavyweight fighter. Yeah, that's true. She is a former AEW Women's Heavyweight fighter. Taz says, and I'm sure she's going to give Becky Lynch a run for her gold. Taz goes, I'll face you right here today for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings, and we don't have to yield for Astronema or Gil Kim to come out. Fuck, not again. Well, this is for the World Women's Heavyweight winnings. First, she is Haku or Haiku Sakata, or Sakata, I guess, and she is the World Women's Heavyweight fighter, Becky Lynch. Well, a lot of these toys keep on falling down. Their head keeps getting wrapped up by the wire, hung up by the wire, binded. But Haku Sakata, or Haiku Sakata, I can't say her name right, body slam on Becky Lynch, who is now the two-time WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight fighter, who is now the former four-time WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight fighter. Well, that's right. And now we don't really know too much about Haku or Haiku Sakata, except she comes from a long line of Far Eastern Dawn Landis women wrestlers, Joey Styles said. You know anything about her? Well, I don't really know much about her, Lois said, except she was a former AEW Women's Heavyweight fighter, that she's from Dawnland, and AEW followers, which they are many, I guess, say that she's greater than Asuka and Kairi Singh and Io Shirai and Xia Li and Ming Ying and Sakodo all put together. Yeah, she is, Taz says, but she's not a WWE wrestler or WWE star, whatever they call themselves these days. She's the greatest of the greats, and you leave out some other ones. Well, that's, Taz said, you left out some other ones. Yeah, Joey Styles, they don't say she's greater than Gil Kim or So Young, right? Or they don't say she's... Wait, she coming down. Oh, she missed. And right now, a side kick by Becky Lynch, Joey Styles says. Becky Lynch, who calls herself the man, even though she's a woman. And another side kick. And now she's going to get ready to do the disarmer. she gonna do the disarmer? Is she gonna beat Haku Sakuda or Haiku Sakuda or Sakata? I don't know how to say her Don Landis name. Well, I don't know how to say it either. Elois said, so if any AEW followers out there get mad, oh well. Well, Taz says she's not going to give up. She's stronger. She's more stronger than anybody else. She ain't going to give up. Ding, ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. And still the and still the world women's, and still the women's world heavyweight fighter, still the world women's heavyweight fighter, Becky Lynch. And now Haku Sakuda, or Haiku Sakata, I guess, didn't do very well. She's getting back up right now. And now, and Becky Lynch says, hey, you know what? Nothing to be ashamed of. We had a really great fight. And hey, I might be a two-time WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Fighter and a 4-time WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Hey, you might be a former AEW Women's Heavyweight Fighter, but I got a lot of onward for you, kid. Thank you. Bam! Ah! You should learn. Keep your foes closer. Keep your friends close, but keep your friends near, but keep your foes nearer. And that's sad. And I understand now that Gene Okerlund now. Well, that was great, Taz said. I like how, that was sad, Taz says, what Becky Lynch did to Haku or Haiku Sakata, showing her no on-look, no class. Well, Becky Lynch doesn't care if you're in WWE, IW, AEW, MLW, NWA, OVW, AAA, NJPW, BCW. She doesn't care if you're in WWC or CPW or JCW, ZCW. She don't care if you're in LU or anything like that. Or ROH, or XPW. She doesn't care. Elois said, she'll shame you all the same. You're right about that, Joey Styles says. Becky Lynch has been nothing more than a creep in the heels since she came back since August. That's all she's been, is a creep in the heel. Yeah, Joey Styles said, that's a shame. I know, Taz says, but you know what? Sometimes being a creep in the hill is a good thing. But even I would show unlook to those that I wrestled. And you know me, Joey Styles. I very rarely did it, but most of the time I would show onlook to someone at a good fight. So I think that was wrong. Well, I understand that Gene Okerlund is going to be talking with Astronema. Alright, going to be talking with Astronema here. Alright, Astronema or Corone or whatever. Alright, Astronema or Corone or whatever you want to be, what you want to call yourself. Hold on. Alright, Astronema or Corone. Oh, fuck. Just do it the way you always do it. Fuck. Oh, forgive me for saying that, God and Jesus. Alright, Astronema, Corone, we just saw what happened there. So why is it that you had to oversee the shifting of the winnings and not Gil Kim? Because Gil Kim, I don't know, because I just told I had to do it. Because someone above me, it was either Xena or Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H, someone said that they wanted to see me on the show and I had to carry it out. And since I am the matchmaker or the oversight upholder, I made sure it was done. Alright? I haven't been on this show all week and I had to do it. But if Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch think they will not be facing folks, not be wrestling and fighting folks for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings or the World Women's Heavyweight winnings, they got Sally and their guests coming. They will be fighting folks. And how to yield them up? We saw what happened. I think both of them will like being, one would like being the TWF Women's Heavyweight fighter. The other one's going to like being the World Women's Heavyweight fighter. But they will be fighting. So, Astronema, will Sasha Banks be fighting Charlotte Flair for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings? Yes, she will be. And I believe Haku, or is it Haiku Sakata, will be facing Becky Lynch again for the World Women's Heavyweight winnings. That's all I'm going to say there. Astronema, some folks have been wondering why you have not been on the show lately. Because I got a lot of things I got to do. I'm also a road follower. I'm also the overseer of live shows, so I can't be on the show all the time. You know, some folks might say I'm just the offshoot of Adam Pearce and Scott D'Amore and Dean Hill and William Regal and Johnny Saint. But it is what it is. And yes, I might be the offshoot of Adam Pearce and William Regal and Johnny Saint and Scott D'Amore and Dean Hill. But you don't see them on the show all the time either. So I gotta be going. Well, that was my talk with Astronema or Corone. Back to you, Joey Styles. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Astronema or Corone here on Rampage. And it looks like it is all the time we got here for Rampage. I am Joey Styles, for you Lois and Taz. We hope you like Rampage. And we'll see you tomorrow for main event or main show. Ah.